This is Bawtry here, where I played as a child. My grandmother worked here 26 years, and my great uncle used to look after the apple orchard here. And Sandy has been here for 82 years in all, and this was built in 1927 for his mum and dad's wedding present from the grandfather Hetz of Hapstead House. There we are. I just seen Sandy, I say, 82 years. Bawtry, where I played as a child. Some beautiful memories I had here, and always never forget this place as long as I live, and all the good people of the family of Mr. and Mrs. Het, who shared so much with Ardingly. And Sandy's going to move down to Ardingly near the post office where Warwick used to live, Warwick Lovejoy. There we are. And Neville looks after the garden here. He's been over 30 years here looking after it. End of an era, really. Family home of the Hets. This is Pondfield Cottages at Wakehurst, nestled between the fields of Paddockhurst and Wakehurst, but more on the Wakehurst side. And this is Carol's house, who I've known over 30 years, well over 30 years in fact, when I worked at Wakehurst. I used to always drop off wood at the bottom of their garden when I worked in the woods. Anyway, she's asked me to come up and have a look at her garden this evening.
Yeah, well, this was like, Tony made this.
Did he?
The extension.
Really?
This is all the extent. This was the old back door there.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
That was the kitchen.
Your jelly moulds.
Yeah, they're real.
Cool.
Do you know where I...
Mincer. I used to...
thing?
Yeah, always a coffee.
Oh yeah, I use everything that cleans your knives.
Is it? Oh, yeah, I've got all mine to do yet.
Still loads in here.
Cool. And that, I like your anvil.
Well, yeah, I got that because my grandfather was a
Blacksmith.
lot of them were all
Yeah.
in the horses. And
Yeah.
things, yeah.
Cool. Lovely.
And they got all the machine.
Cool. Look
But
at that.
Eric done that.
Yeah.
I had them from Grandad.
Yeah.
And he made it into a sort
I put the wood out the back here, didn't I, for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought so. Over 30 years ago. Don't seem possible, Carol.
Yeah.
Cool. And the garden looked nice. Cool. Cool. And you do it all yourself?
I do it all myself except for that lawn down there,
Yeah.
which we come to,
Yeah.
because it's down here. I know
Yeah.
I've got a self thing and that.
Yeah.
He said, well, I'll come and do that, all these poppies, yeah,
From seed?
from seed.
Cool. Very good.
And there's masses everywhere now,
Cool. I've got to do all mine yet, Carol.
because there's seed in there.
And they wonderful. Well, I'm leaving mine to seed. That's
Yeah.
the truth of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these poppies this year have been really...
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is your breakfast room, is it?
And the dinner.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Cool. Cool. Look at this outlook here. That beautiful. Have you got a pump for this water?
Well, funny you should say that. Yes. But it didn't work.
Oh, you had problems. I remember last time when I come round here.
Ken was going to get it out and bang it about or whatever.
Yeah. And the lovely.
Looks so scruffy with all this. But it's either that or lose them. But
I know.
my brother Michael had given me a voucher at Christmas
Yes.
for fish.
Cool.
knowing that I'd lost.
Yeah.
So when March came, I went out and bought 18.
Cool.
Living next day, it's
Oh, there they are.
there.
Look, yeah.
4.
Cool. But
Nearly all, the whole lot are gone.
Oh, it's the heron.
Yeah. I looked out the window when that woke
Yeah.
up, and one lot of weeding all the way through.
Oh, Krog, it looks
The
lovely.
first main, and
yeah.
now I've got to go back on the starting again.
Yeah.
Really.
Cool. Lovely. Fantastic.
That was old Lil's.
Was it Lil Quinn's?
Yeah,
Cool.
that was in her garden. And she said when I go into the home, she'd take that.
Cool, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never
Beautiful.
forget her. She
Yeah,
was lovely, wasn't she? Yeah.
Cool, she was a character.
Oh, I know.
I
I
remember
know.
going round there because I'm one of the bird lover and that.
Yeah.
She said, God, I've had a lovely day today, Carol.
Yeah.
And I said, well, what have you done then?
Yeah.
I got 35 of the buggers.
Go on.
I said, 35 of what? She said, sparrows. I said, what do
Oh.
you mean? So she said, well, every time I put corn down for
Yeah.
the chickens, the bloody sparrows
Come down. That's it. I know they do.
So she said, I've got a spade,
Yeah.
and I'm banging them. She got 35. I said, don't tell, I don't want to know. And Tony used to do a lot of things for her.
Yeah.
And
She was good.
She'd ring him up and she'd say, Tony, do you want a chicken for dinner? And he'd say, yeah, all right. He said,
Cool. And that wattle, do you reckon? A wattle tree family. What family do you reckon this is?
well, that, what,
I don't know.
no, I've got no idea.
No, isn't that lovely? In the bog garden.
That's it.
That's what I remember at Wakehurst.
And I was walking round there and I saw it laying in the side.
They left it.
And I said to her, like, what's that? What are you doing to that? He said, is that it? We're going to have a new one, making a new one.
Oh, I remember that
So I said,
years
what are you
ago.
going to do with it? He said, well, nothing. I said, well, ask them if I can have it.
Cool. I remember
Next
that.
minute, Richard come down with it on the trolley.
That's it. I remember that over 30 years ago. When
Yeah.
I've been left Wakehurst well over 20 years now. 1984 I left there. So there we are. I've been up the road, well, it must be over 25 years ago. I remember all that at Wakehurst. God, well on blowed. Fantastic, isn't it? Yeah.
Years, yeah.
And that, where did you get that then? It's unusual.
Brighton,
Did
a place
you?
called Mike Deasy reclaimed architectural
Isn't that lovely?
stuff.
Yeah.
We're trying to lift them.
Cool, I bet. I bet.
It's going through there.
Is it? That's,
Can you hear that,
yeah, I can.
And that's coming out.
Beautiful clematis here at Ron Staplesworth's and Wendy's in Oaklands. Absolutely wonderful. And like a fire bush here. There we are. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic year this spring, late spring. The snow and the winter suppressed all the plants to regenerate their energy and give such a display unbelievable this year. Well worth waiting for. That clematis is getting on a bit too. There we are. And this is Daya's roadie over there. As I say, we've been to Carol's garden. I've known her well over 30 years. She doesn't hear very well, but it's a lovely garden. She's 70 next month,